Hey, what's up? It's Kidzilla back with another video. Absolutely no points for guessing what we're doing in today's video. Got two packages coming this morning. Both of them are Black Series related, so we'll crack into them, take a look at the figures, do a quick review as we usually do. So we'll do this randomly. We'll just take one. We'll just put one off to the side for now. So we'll start with the bigger of the two. I only had these two things coming in, so I know what they are. Let's crack it open and see what we've got. Bit of a controversial unboxing today. Alright, so here we have the first of the two figures. We have got ourselves a Star Wars Black Series Knight of Ren. Quick look at the box. So as I said before, a bit of a controversial video today. I'm not the biggest fan of the new trilogy. Like quite a lot of other people, I just didn't really feel the new trilogy. Just didn't really dig any of the characters in it. Just didn't think it was good as the prequels or the original trilogy. But there are two characters that I really like the look and design of. There are actually two or three or four maybe that I really like the design of. But in this video, these two are definitely two of my favourite designs. So the first is, obviously, as you can see, the Knight of Ren. Just a really cool and interesting looking character. Obviously, supposed to be like the elite knights from when Emperor Palps was in charge. So these are like Kylo Ren's personal guards. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at the figure outside of the box and we'll put them together and have a look at the quality and the detail. So luckily, because the new trilogy wasn't as successful as they hoped it would be, these figures do come quite cheap. A lot more cheap than prequel and original trilogy figures. Take his box, put it off to the side. So the more cooler characters do tend to be a bit more expensive. Obviously you can get your Roses and your DJs and just the insignificant characters for a lot cheaper, but this was fairly cheap. This was £19, which isn't too bad for a in-box sealed Black Series figure. Again, it's very, very light. A bit worried about how light this thing is. That's usually an indication of a fake, but let's have a pop out. So this is the first of the new trilogy figures I own. As you can see, it is a Knight of Ren. I never really noticed that he had a muddy suit on. I kind of would have preferred a clean black look for him. So here's a close-up look at the mask. I thought it was a really cool, simple look, kind of Kylo Ren, Darth Vader style. Just simplistic, but really stands out. Like I said, I'm not too sure about the mud on this. I'm kind of not digging it as much. I don't think I noticed that it was a muddy figure in the pictures. I don't know if they do an unmuddied version. I doubt it, because it's not a very significant character, but let's look at it. All of his outfit is a soft plastic type, kind of rubbery. So all textured, which is nice. And yeah, you can't remove this robe or anything like that. So let's take a look at his accessories. As you can see, he comes with two accessories. We've got the staff and the pistol. We'll start with the pistol. Sorry, I had to make a quick cut there. As I was filming the video, I got a ring at the door and a new package came. And it's a whole bunch of 6-inch Black Series stands from Star Stands. There's 40 in here to be exact. These just came just now. So I can finally get my Black Series all stood up on a shelf together. So hopefully we'll see that soon. Maybe in a video. Go check out the Kidzilla_live Instagram page and I'll probably post pictures there of the final result. So yeah, back onto the video. Alright, so moving on from our little break. There is the pistol. It's a really nice looking pistol. I don't think I've seen one quite like this with the detail. Again, this is a more modern figure, obviously, because it's from the new trilogy, so the paint job on it is a lot better. As you can see, it looks really weathered and really well done. I'm a big fan of that. And I think his other weapon is also weathered. It's just so weird to see because the quality difference is quite outstanding from old figures and new figures. I really like this weapon that they use. It's kind of like a scythe. It's like thick, looks like 3 combined into 1 in the end. So yeah, those are his 2 weapons. I'll get them equipped into his hands and then we'll take a look at it complete. Alright, so here is our Knight of Ren with his weapons in hand. Really quickly, it seems like he's supposed to hold it from this point, as if it's like, it's got like a thing here to stop it from going up further, but I kind of feel like he should be holding it over here because it's just a bit loose, like he shouldn't be holding it this far down. So I'm just going to try to get it in a bit further. It also looks like it shouldn't go up any further. Take it off camera really quick and have a go. Alright, so that looks a little better if I'm holding it at the browner area. Let's look at the gun in his hand and his bladed weapon. So yeah, a really cool figure. One of the better looks to come out of the new trilogy. He's not got a very posable arm here. It's just twisted around the wrong way maybe. Fuck it, whatever. So yeah, really pleased with how this figure looks, and let's move on to the second one. Alright, so next up, I'm kind of glad it worked out in this order. It'll make more sense. Let's crack into it. Again, this was a relatively cheap figure. It is one of the positives to the new trilogy not being very popular. The Black Series figures go for quite cheap. It's quite well wrapped, this one. Got a lot of wrap for it. Take that off to the side on there. And here we go. Here we have Kylo Ren. So here he is. Good old big tits Ben Swolo in his extremely edgy cringe lord outfit. I actually did warm up to the outfit. I didn't like it straight away. I thought it was a bit of like a an edgelord looking outfit. He does just give off that impression that he's a bit angsty, bit in his feelings about his granddad being evil and whatnot. But here he is, cool figure. Really wanted a Kylo Ren to go with my Knight of Ren. I do prefer the Knight of Ren look over the Kylo Ren look. When I very first saw the film, didn't dig his mask completely. I mean, I've come to love Adam Driver as an actor, but I thought he was, yeah, just really like angsty and cringy as Kylo Ren. But obviously his character does develop through the 3 films, and he's one of the only characters to actually have a satisfying character arc. So I thought I'd get him just for the hell of it. I've been playing a lot of Battlefront 2 recently, and he's one of my favourite villains to play as. So yeah, let's crack him open and have a look at him. So you've got one of those clear tops. It's just odd to see some figures with and some figures without. This was actually cheaper than the Knight of Ren, which is odd. I guess people do agree with me that the Knight of Ren is cooler looking, seeing as how he's more expensive. Yeah, Knight of Ren was, like I think I said, it was like £20, 20 something pounds, and this was 17, so even cheaper for Kylo Ren. What's really interesting though about Kylo Ren is he's got a lot of figures. I think he's like got quite a few. I think he's got around 3 or 4 figures. There's one without his mask, one without his mask but hood up, Supreme Leader, which is his mask with all the cracks in it. I just went for the plain basic look. I wanted his mask and I wanted his hood up. I think it's probably his best look. If the face scan was better for Adam Driver, I would have had his hood down and his mask down, or maybe his mask off and his hood up. But the face scan just looks really odd. For some reason, it just doesn't look like him. So I went for mask on with hood up. You can see the lightsaber comes pre-attached in his hand here. One thing I will say is if you're buying a Kylo Ren, there is a lot of fakes. There are some spots for fakes, but I just saw so many when I was trying to buy this one. So we'll pop him out, we'll have a look, and yeah, we'll take a close-up look at the figure. Trying to think of the best way to do this now. And then we'll leave the lightsaber for last to come out. Don't really love the way they've put this in the packaging. Because how the fuck are you supposed to pull this out without doing damage? Okay, like... I've got no idea. Alright, yeah, there we go. Fuck it. Just detach him and then get the lightsaber out. Why did they bother doing it like that? Jesus, what awkward packaging. I mean, I guess it's good for in-package collectors because, you know, it kind of looks like a set piece, but to be quite frank, that was a ball ache. And this lightsaber looks like it's going to be a fucking ball ache too to put together. Jesus Christ, it's like it's broken. Alright, I'm going to have to do this off camera. Alright, we got there. So, yeah, a big fan of the way Kylo's lightsaber looks. As you can see, it's got the unstable sort of effects going around it. It's rigid on the sides. And, yeah, it's pretty solid. It's not as translucent as the other lightsabers, I'd say, in the Black Series set. The paint job on the hilt isn't awful. Kind of weathered. I don't remember it having a red bottom like that, which is odd, but I guess we never really saw it. So yeah, there is the Kylo Ren lightsaber. Alright, time to take a look at the man himself. Here he is, Kylo Ren. Comes with a cloth hood. You can take it down, but it kind of just pings back up. He comes with a cloth robe and a hard plastic scarf. Yeah, really cool look, Kylo. Really cool look. Not douchey at all. I think this is off his very first look. It looks exactly how he looked when he very first came on screen in the first of the new trilogy. Don't care to remember the name. I think it was like The Force Awakens. That's it. And there you go. Kind of a plain, straightforward figure. Doesn't hold the lightsaber well at all. Look at that. There we go. Just had to bend his thumb a bit. Maybe I fucked it up getting out of the packaging. But yeah, there we go. Let's get a close-up look at his mask really quick. Got some close-up detail in there on the eyes. Big ugly mold line on top, but I guess his hood covers that, so you're alright. And yeah, just like the Knight of Ren, kind of a plain figure. It's not too much detail to go over. Bit of texture on his arms, texture on the scarf thing and the hood. But yeah, other than that, it's just cloth, and then underneath he's kind of got like his battle. The bottom half of his battle skirt, which is a hard plastic, and his boots are an oddly shiny black. I don't think I've ever seen anything that shiny in the Black Series before, but hey ho. Alright, so there are the two figures from this unboxing. Again, these are the only two figures I own from the new trilogy. The only ones I probably care to own. Not really interested in collecting anybody else. Maybe Snoke. I think Snoke was a pretty cool look. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this as a quick video as an update to the collection. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one.